Hal's Crafts. Welcome back if you've been before. And hi, if this is your first time, this is my Whip and Chat for the week. This is where I tell you what's been going on in the Withington household this week. Got my candle lit for anybody that needs prayer, thoughts or positivity. That's been on go since 7 o'clock this morning. And it's now, what time is it? 2:10. So, I can't promise how long this will be, but I will try my best. As I say, I need some trays though, don't I? I'm not going to get very far without a tray. I don't know if I've got one. I've got a pointy one. Should we use that one today? I don't know. We'll see how we get on. So how's it? Oh gosh, I've knocked the camera. How's everybody doing? I'm sitting down. I hope you can see. I am doing. I'm doing Bubblegum Spaniel by Marilyn Cazenave, and it's a 16 inch by 19 inch or 41 centimeters by 48 centimeters, and it's a Diamond Art Club one. Yeah, and there's 27 colours, and it is beautiful. Here's my Rachel Ray little putty cats. She should be opening her store soon. And this is a new one that I got from Annie Chambers. If you haven't seen that one, it is beautiful. Look, it's got all like glittery bits in. Can you see them? Yeah, so oof, I just pushed it. There you go. I know it makes a lot of wrinkling. This is what happens with this paper. There we go. So we all in shot? Yeah, I think we are. I'll bring you down to there. Am I going to take you out of shot now? Yes, I am. So I'll be there. There you go. So the weather here in Wales is dry 1 minute, wet the next. Yeah, usual Welsh weather. And it's about, I think, what's it? It's not very warm. I like to put the heating on because it's not very warm. What is this? Have a look on the app. It is 12 degrees, low of 1. So yeah, not awfully warm today. I'm on my own, well, apart from the dog. The girls are out with their friends. Jessie's been on a long walk this morning. Millie's gone off now. Grant's at a craft fair in Cirencester, which is about 2 hours away, I think, from us. So quite a way away. So I miss him. But he likes that one. It's first of the year, first one that's been allowed, as they say, so he's gone to that. And you've got his card reader, so he's going to test his card reader out as well. I've got my cup of hot juice. So, oh, I think I made it a bit strong. Oh, I've got, you know, the one that's is it concentrated or something, or double strength it's called. So I forget sometimes, and I put it in as if it's normal strength. It's like, oh. Yeah, so what news have we got this week for you lot? I don't know really. Some of you might have known that I've been a bit poorly the last week. Well, this is day 4. I am dosed up with anything and everything. I've had atypical migraine, and they're not pleasant. The one type that I have is very similar to having mini strokes symptoms, where you can't speak, you can hardly stand, you fall over, you know, you can't grip things. Hasn't been very nice at all. But I'm dosed up now today. And I do feel a little bit better, I think, but I don't know whether that's the drugs or whether day 4 is deciding that it's going to actually disperse a bit. I've not had one this long for a long time, for many years. I've had one for days. Usually I think 2 days is usually my maximum and then it goes, but this bugger is yeah, he's staying more than he's welcome. But yeah, Millie did the hoovering for me this morning. I went and sat in the garden while she did that because I couldn't stick the noise, so she said you go and sit in the garden, because it was quite pleasant this morning first thing, so I was glad of that. And she cleared the draining board for me, and my dad bought me some roses yesterday, but I didn't put them in a vase, so she did that for me today as well, which I was quite grateful for. What else has been happening? Delta, the hamster, has settled in. The dog is very protective over the hamster. Why, I have no idea. But the cat tried to have a look at the hamster the other day and the dog shooed it completely away. She went ballistic, Graham said. The dog did at the cat, and dogs usually quite frightened of the black and white cat. But no, she shooed her. And she's been sleeping downstairs with her for the last couple, well, the week since we've had it. It'll be a week Sunday, I think. A week Sunday or week Saturday? Week Saturday, isn't it? Week today. Yeah, so week today we've had her. And she slept downstairs every night. And said the dog was funny this morning. He said his alarm went off because he gets up early, and then he came downstairs, got a cup of tea and got on the settee, the blanket. He said, I thought I'd drink my cup of tea there, and I could hear the cat scratching at the back door to come in. I thought, I'm not letting her out. I'm not letting her in. I'm not letting her in. I'm going to lie here with my cup of tea, quite happy. He said, and then it went quiet for 10 minutes, and then she did it again. And he thought, no, I'll have to get up soon. So no, I'm not letting her in yet. He said it went quiet for a few minutes. He said, and then the dog, bugger me, he said, got down, scratched at the back door to go out. So he said, well, I'll have to let her out. So he said, I got up, let her out. He said, I opened the door, the cat shot in, and the dog went and ran back on the settee. So she'd only knocked the door to get Grant to let the cat in. I thought, you clever little pups. You didn't want to see her sister out in the cold. Not that her sister was any thankful for it, like, but yeah, she's a good-hearted little doggy. Grant said, I thought I might as well get up now. So he said, I got up properly then, washed and changed before going out, because he left the house about, I don't know, 5:15, 6:15, yeah, 5:15. Because it was at 6:15, but it wasn't, it was 5:15. Because he's got to travel, and it took him 2.5 hours, well, just over 2.5 hours today to get there. He said there was roadworks everywhere. He said it wasn't a very good journey at all. So I suppose he won't get home till about 8 tonight, maybe a bit later. So it's going to be a long day for him. Yeah, but Delta's definitely settled in. Jessie's been picking her up, but last 2 days she hasn't picked her up because she bit her. She's been putting her hands in the sawdust and all. Hang on. Sorry about that, guys. That was the husband. He never phoned, but yeah, guaranteed. If you press the play, they phone. And I have to apologise because I won't be able to edit it out. I just can't get to grips with editing very well. Trying to get things out in and out. I will one day. I'm just a slow learner. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, Delta bit Jessie. So she hasn't picked her up since. I said she was only, I think Jessie was going to put her in the ball or something. I don't know. But I think she got a little bit scared. I said she's only a baby. No, but she comes out every time Jessie goes to the cage. She comes out to see Jessie. And she'll come out in the evenings to see the dog. And they bop noses. So I said to Jessie, she's only, you know, it's not even a week. Excuse me. So I said, give her a chance. Well, she'll be 12 weeks old now. I said, so she's still very much a baby, but she is cute. She's a little cutie, she is, and I think she knows it. You know, she comes out, prances, looks at you, washes her face and prances off. But she is quite funny. I love watching her. Now I'm getting used to my new phone. I said to Jessie, I said, I don't know what the hell's going on. I said, I can hardly hear anything. People can't hear me. I said, I can't find the volume. The volume says it's up full blast, but I said, if that's full blast, it's bloody crap. She said, let me have a look. Well, apparently on the side of the iPhone, there's a little switch that silences it. How was I to know that? Goes up and down, and then it puts it in silent mode, apparently. So she sorted all that out for me, bless her. But yeah, I'm getting used to it slowly but surely. You know, but bloody Apple are crafty. You don't get any earphones now. You used to get earphones with them, and you used to get a charging plug with them. Well, you don't get that anymore. But it's not a normal charging cable they put in now. It's on one end is a C port, and on the other end is the iApple port. So you've got to buy a specialised plug. So you can't use one of the USB plug things that you've already got. Oh no, can't I use one of those? You've got to use an Apple one. I said, you bloody crafty buggers are after money, money, money all the bloody time. If I'd have known that beforehand, well, I probably would have still got it because I like the phone, but so I granted bought a power bank, a big power bank. I think it can charge up to 4 phones or something, I don't know. I can't remember the company, it's an American company, Amco or something, I don't know, but it's really good. It's fast charging, it charges your things up fast, it's really good. So he said, have a look on there, they might have something on there. So I went on their site and bugger me, yeah, they did. And it was only $6.99, $7.99, something like this charger. And it's brilliant. It charges it really, really quickly. So I said, 2 fingers up to Apple. I said, trying to con you into money all the time. But I haven't got any earphones. Because they're earphones. That's another thing that's a con, is they haven't got an I don't know if you can see that, but that support where your iPhone goes in, but there's no jack plug for you to put earplugs in, so you have to put it in there, so you can't charge and listen to the music at the same time. You've got to do one or the other. Don't know whose bloody bright idea that was, but now sometimes you want to put your phone on charge and listen to stuff at the same time. You know, if your battery's low, but nope, you can't do that. Because some wise ass decided, no, we'll just make sure that you buy our earphones and that they can plug into here. Some smart ass. Why is it when you feel poorly you always feel like moaning? So that's my little moan about Apple. Excuse me. But I do like it. To be fair, but I'm glad I went for the XR and not the SE 2020, because the SE 20 is quite small. Because I did think about getting that, but I'm glad I went for the XR. It's a little bit bigger, and now I've got it in a case, which is a good job because I dropped it, and so I can't grip things at the moment, so I've dropped that. But lucky enough, it's got a shatterproof screen on it, and it's got case round it. As well accident prone I am. This morning I dropped a hole, well, it was made probably about 5 minutes. My legs and my belly are still smarting now. Dropped a cup of tea all down me. I sat down at the desk here to do my paperwork for being self-employed now, for my Etsy and YouTube and Patreon, so it's all in. You have to include it all in one, and self-employed. So I thought, well, April's come to an end, I'll do all April's books. So I made myself a cup of tea, put it on the side, and got all the files and invoices and all that stuff together. Went to sit down, and I went to pick a cup of tea up to have a drink, and I don't know whether I dropped it, knocked it, whatever, but I had hot tea all down my belly. This is when it's hard, when you've got a big belly, gets in the way. So I had hot tea all over my belly and down my thighs. And as I say, so I had to I stripped off pretty quick down the thing. Thankfully nobody was walking past, as I'd wondered what the hell I was doing. So I managed to get that off, and I pulled my t-shirt up. Didn't pull that off because I thought somebody will have a shock if they see my boobs. So went upstairs and got changed back into some clean pyjama bottoms and a top, and put a cardi on, then came down and cleaned the bloody mess up. But yeah, accident prone, so I've been trying to sit quiet. So I did all my bookkeeping, as they say, and because I broke down all the prices for everything and how much cotton costs and how much cotton would be used per bag and all that malarkey, I could work it all out. Cost of materials for April, everything that's been bought for the channel, the equipment needed. I have to break it all down and then work out what profit you get against everything else. So at the moment I'm still working at a loss, but that's only because, you know, we had to buy a few things, but that's okay, you know. You have to buy things out front, as they say. But not by much, like. But I said it hopefully next month it'll be better. We'll be in profit by next month, which will be good. And then I had Business Wales contacted me, and the disability lady for Business Wales contacted me. Had a meeting with her Friday to see how I was getting on, if there's anything I needed that they could help me with. And I said, I don't know. But she suggested getting a specialist chair for me to sit at that will be built for me or customised for me. I said, well, a gaming chair would do me. I just want something that's going to support my back, because sitting on a dining room chair is not the best when you're sewing and doing paperwork and stuff. I said, you know, it's not the best. And even doing this diamond painting or cross stitching on a dining room chair is really hard on my legs and my hips and everything. So so I've had to fill in an application form to them. Then they will get in touch and they will see then exactly what I do need. I don't know how that'll go. Excuse me, I'm tired, not slept. But she said I might as well do it. She couldn't see why not, because I am disabled mobility wise, so I said, oh, okay. But it would be nice to be in a comfy chair when I'm doing stuff. I need some more. Need some more. So it really would be nice. So I'll have to wait and see now, because it's a bank holiday on Monday. It's May Day on Monday, so definitely won't hear anything Monday. So she said it would probably be the end of next week, I would say. But that's okay, I don't mind. I don't mind at all waiting. Dad went to see Mum again this week, but she slept most of the visit. I had to phone him up and find out what skirt size she was. Bless her. She was, well, she was a size 22 when she went in, which is, I don't know what it is in American. Is it 28? I don't know, but she's gone down to a size 12, so she's tiny now. Which I think is an American size 6 or something. Might be lower, I don't know. Let me have a look. What's the size? What's the size? Ooh. Good. Google's good, isn't it? Hang on now. What size is you're going to let me see. Right. It gives me 12-month-old babies, 18-month-old babies. UK size here. No, I did it the wrong way around. It's lower. So UK size 22 is an American size 16, and she's American size 18, and she's gone down to a UK size 12, between a 10 and a 12, which is between American 6 and 8. So you can see how much weight she's lost. But he said she slept for about an hour, and then he was supposed to go then, but they give him another, I think, 10 minutes or so, because she woke up for a bit. So yeah, so we managed to get her a couple of elasticated skirts for her, like, but bless her little heart. What else has been happening this week? I'm trying to think. I made some project bags. It did take me days to make it, but Grant got me, found a company that's supposed to do this vinyl that I use, 16 gauge, because I like 16 gauge because it's really strong. A lot of these people that make bags use between an 8 and a 10. Occasionally a few use 12, but there's not many people that use a 16. But I thought, I researched it, and there's few people saying that it's, you know, one of the stronger ones to use. So I thought, start aiming to go on. And the company that I get it off was out of stock, because I have to buy it one reel at a time. You can't buy it in Britain on a, you know, a lot at one time. You have to buy just a little pack at a time. You can buy packs of them, you know, you could buy 4 or 5 packs at a time or more. But they come on a tube. Well, they don't come on a tube. The company I buy, they come rolled up, but loosely rolled up. Well, this company Grant got it from, it was rolled on this, and it was rolled that tight. Honest to God, it was that tight on here that I unrolled it, left it out, thinking it would within the warm. No, still stayed really tight. I rolled it the other way, made no difference. Put some heavy weight on, cut the pieces I wanted, which took forever, trying to hold it down and cut it. Held it down with some heavy books. As soon as you took the heavy books off the following day, well, it was about 12 hours. In the morning I put them on, and in the evening I tried them. That made absolutely no difference. So I left them again under some heavy weights overnight. Tried to sew them the following day. Oh, it was a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I did do it, but oh my God, I said to him, I'm not buying off them again. And then they come back into stock on the company I want, so I got a couple of rolls then, because I can't afford to buy them out in big chunks, so I only can buy a few at a time, like so. But I said I'm not using off that other company again. I said, because that was awful. I mean, I'm not the best sewer anyway, because I'm learning, but to try and this vinyl was pulling all the material off, and I'd get it all set up, and then it would roll so tight it would pull everything apart, and oh, I mean, now it's sewn and everything, it's fine, to be fair. Really. Yeah, so I won't be buying off them again. But you live and learn, don't you? Because I said to Grant, I can't afford to buy big bulks off people until I know that the product works. You know, like a material, I only buy a metre at a time, because I want to make sure that it works. And this Liberty that I bought last week, I only bought fat quarters, because I want to make sure that they work, which they do. So I've got to source them out now. So have a look what companies actually sell Liberty fat fabric, because it is nice. Had some nice patterns. I'm tired as well. Yeah, so I'm into looking at gnomes now on my live on Sunday. It's so funny. We've been looking at mermaids for weeks because my mermaid along till August. But we've persuaded Lisa from, well, she's got two groups. She's got Lisa's Crafty Cove and Sparkling Diamond Paintings. And she's putting up a gnome along in Sparkling Diamond Paintings, which starts today, I think. Or did it start? No, April. Just for diamond paintings. So we were nagging her on Sunday, not this Sunday. Was it this Sunday or the Sunday before? No, it was this Sunday, wasn't it? Saying that we needed to have it for any crafts. Because, you know, I've got some cross-stitching gnomes that I want to do. And then, of course, then as soon as we mentioned that, Danielle's off then looking, and she found loads of cross-stitch patterns and things. And then I realised I've got a gnome colouring book that I want to do. And, yeah, it's opened a can of worms. So she's decided, so Lisa very kindly not extended it. The Sparkling Diamond Paintings is just for the gnome diamond paintings, but she's put it on out on her Lisa's Crafty Cove. You have to ask to join, but you know, she'll accept you. So she said we can do anything. That's a year-long one. Hashtag gnome long 2021, I think. Lisa will correct me if it's wrong. Yes, year one. So yeah, going to be looking for all the gnomes, anything to do with the gnomes. I'm going to be looking because I like gnomes. I've got a fascination with gnomes for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, so that's that. And then once I've done this and done what I need to do, rendering and all that, and get it uploaded, I'm going to get on the settee with the doggy because Grant's not going to be back till late. And then I might do some cross stitching if my head allows it. Might pick something simple that doesn't need. I might do the printed one because you don't need to count on that one or anything. So that might be a wise one to pick. Or I might do a bit of crocheting, I don't know. Or I might just snuggle on the settee with the doggy. But I think we're going to watch. I actually finished watching Black Panther, not yesterday, the day before, because I just literally could not move. So I put that on low key. And me and Pups watched that, and bloody hell, it was a good film. I was glued to it. It was really, really good film. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So then I started to watch the Avengers Infinity War, because that's the next one. Oh my god, I was crying within the first few minutes. Oh my gosh. That Thanos, or whatever his name, he killed Loki. And then he blew up the ship with everybody on it and Thor, and it's like, what? That was the opening scenes, and I'm like, oh my god. And I love, you all know, Loki's my favourite. I've got a soft spot for him because he's mischievous. Thor's very nice, very nice body and whatever, but there's just something about Loki. Yeah. And he got killed, proper killed. And then Thor got proper killed. It was like, really? I don't like him with the patch though. I mean, Anthony Hopkins, I'm not being funny, but he pulled off the eye patch and he still looked the best. Do you know what I mean? Thor, very handsome man, but he cannot pull off the eye patch. No, sorry. Sorry, Thor, you just can't. Anthony Hopkins, yep, all the way. Thor, no. So they can lose the eye patch. Don't like that. Don't like that. So yeah, so we've got to where Hulk was sent back and the nice guy got killed when he sent him back. And the one that always looks after them all, kept them safe. And he just came through with Doctor Strange to tell Iron Man. And that's where I got to. And then I couldn't watch anymore because my head was hurting too much, so we cut down. But so I'm going to try, I think, and watch a bit more of that and see how we go. No idea when the girls are coming home, so Grant said don't bother with tea for me, and I said, oh well, I'm not bothering for anybody. I said because I've no idea what time the girls come home, and they've already said they just want a chicken burger, which are in the freezer, and some waffles. And I said, hey, yeah, it's easy, and I don't want to eat because I still feel sick. So I said I'm quite happy with that. So I'm trying to be a good girl and drink. Look, I'm trying to drink. I can't. Tea tastes metallic. Even coffee tastes disgusting. So I'm trying to. I'm not really keen on the juice either, but I can't drink plain water. That makes me feel even worse. Oh, this is what I was going to show you. Look. Lavender hand cream, because as you know I suffer really bad with my hands, and I've only put this on once today. Oh, my hands are so soft. I think it's called, the company's on Etsy, because I'm trying to support Etsy, local and Etsy sellers. As soon as I'm on there, you know, you've got to do your thing and support them. I was supporting them before I was an Etsy seller, but now it seems even more. And I was looking for local, well, UK based hand creams, but natural, because my hands are so sensitive. And I found this company called Rainforest, and they've got loads of different, they do candles and creams and oh gosh, every sort of cream you can think of. And this was, and I wanted a lavender, and usually it's lavender and don't know what. Oh yes, www.rainforest.co.uk. And she puts all the ingredients on there, and it's apricot oil and almond oil and cocoa butter and stuff and coconut. But it's just literally, it's just full. I would say sniff it, but it is just lovely. It's lavender smell. You put it on your hands and it's not overpowering, but oh my God. It's the first time I've had a cream, and I think it was only about £6.50, and I pay, I think it's £6.99 or £7.99 for the cream that I got at the moment, and that only lasts, keeps my hands soft for like about 10-15 minutes. But this has been on for about 2 hours probably, and it's still, my hands still feel soft. So yes, I'm dead chuffed with that. That came this morning. Really chuffed with that. Yeah, but I haven't got much else to say. They put Pups was on the windowsill upstairs waiting for everybody to come home, so when I clear up I'll go and get her down and she can come and cutch on the settee with me. Mind you, the cat's on there at the moment, so whether she'll come the other side of the cat. I'll get my little laptop thing down to watch him. He says you can do it through the PlayStation and everything. I ain't got a clue. I tried the other day to try and do it because you said it was easy. Nah. No idea. All these things were coming up and press this, press that, go to this, go to that. No. I had no hope. No hope at all. So I said I'll stick to my little free Hawaii tablet I got when we got the laptop. I said that'll do me. I said I'm quite happy with that little screen. She said it's only a tiny screen. I said, and you don't need a big screen, do you? No, I'm not one of these that have to have a 52-inch screen just to watch something. Well, I think our biggest screen, TV screen in the house is the one in the front room. I think that's 32 inch. Yeah, it isn't very busy, very big. Sorry, that's my daughter again. Wanting a load of questions, but doesn't tell me why she wants to know these things. So I've got to fill in forms after as well when Grant comes back for Joshua's student loan stuff. You have to do it every year, and it's that time of year. So I said I'll do that, Grant, when he, well, either when he gets back or tomorrow, depending how tired he feels. I said I can do most of it, but some of it I'll need his help with. and that'll be sorted for Josh. Josh is not sure whether he's going to come home next weekend because he's had a call for his first COVID jab. But I said to him, it's a long way to come, travel 5 hours for your COVID. So I've told him to give him a ring and see if they'll transfer it up to there. So he can have the COVID jab up there, but I don't know if they will or won't. But I haven't heard back from him whether he did phone them and he has asked them or not. And I said, now you're 18, I can't do stuff like that for you, so you've got to do it all yourself. So he said, fine. But whether he did, I don't know. And he hasn't said whether he's coming home or not. I think he's got a few more weeks left. June, I think he's coming home now. But you never know. I'm always the last to know. Usually it's the day before. I'm coming home tomorrow. Oh, are you? Yeah. Oh, okay. But that's boys for you. Very limited amount of stuff he tells me. Tells my dad more. He rings my dad 2 or 3 times a week. Guess how many times he rings me? Yeah, you guessed it. Zilch. Never. Not unless he wants me to do something for him. But hey ho, at least he rings my dad. Because my dad loves speaking to him. Dad thinks it's great that his grandson speaks to him. Rings him. Josh sent me a video because he does horse riding up there. So he sent me a video of him horse riding. The instructor had taken. Not, yeah, Mum, do you want to look, this is me horse riding. Oh, can you show Grandad this please for me? Oh, okay. I'm still going to look at it. He did look good. Bless him. Right, my lovelies, I'm going to love you and leave you. Hope it was alright. That I did my best. Filling you in of what's been going on. So with that said, oh, I love you and leave you. Oh, sorry, that's me kicking the chair. If you want to leave a comment and have a chat, all the details are down below. And you know the ritual. Please take care of yourself. Look after yourselves. And most importantly, stay safe. I love you all. Bye.